my stance, my grip, always keeping my finger off the trigger. I thought it was important to have an additional level of protection.
We caught up with Janice Dalton and her trainer, Daryl White, at Cindy's Hot Shot in Glen Burnie, Maryland. What made you say to yourself, you know what, I need to learn how to shoot. I need to get a concealed carry?
Empowerment. I wanted to be knowledgeable about firearms. I wanted to gain confidence about just navigating my personal life, my professional life, and security. I'm out.
Did you feel the jerk?
That sense of security is really important.
Dalton represents a growing number of black women and men purchasing firearms nationwide. A report produced by the Firearm Trade Association noted a nearly 60% increase in firearm sales among black men and women in 2020. And when you consider all buyers, the organization noted more than 8.4 million people purchased a firearm for the first time last year. Mark Oliva is the organization's director of public affairs.
We had been seeing that the market had been shifting over time, that it was looking a whole lot less like me and more like the rest of America. We're seeing more African Americans, more Hispanics, more Asian Americans. We're seeing more women buying guns.
This new group of gun owners is finding support and community from several gun rights organizations, including the National African American Gun Association, better known as NAGA. It boasts 45,000 members nationwide since its inception in 2015. President and founder Philip Smith says major national events like the ongoing coronavirus pandemic and Black Lives Matter demonstrations over the summer have helped the organization recruit an average of 1,000 new members every month.
I had very civil arguments with a lot of folks from 2015 up until about last year. And they'll say, hey, Phil, I respect you. You're a good guy. The organization's a good organization, but I just personally do not believe in guns. When COVID hit, that was the line in the sand, because when COVID hit, you literally had to sit there and say, is there going to be a total breakdown of social order? Is there going to be food for my family? Will we have gas? Will everything crumble up in our general society, and will we have to literally fight people off? When that happened, I can tell you I had at least 100 calls and emails and notifications by folks that I had these disagreements with saying, hey, Phil, I'm buying a gun today. And not only do you want to belong into an organization that respects your essence, your cultural perspective, your personal perspective. They're looking for somebody that can be an advocate for them as it relates to firearms. Forget everything else. They just want to say, hey, Phil, if I join your organization, do you have my back? And yes, we do.
Gun ownership and access to them, however, continues to be fiercely debated in neighborhoods and on Capitol Hill, especially considering several recent mass shootings in the U.S. According to Gun Violence Archive, there have been 147 mass shootings since the start of the year in places like a grocery store in Colorado, several health spas in Atlanta, and a FedEx facility in Indianapolis.
They're entitled to their opinion and their value systems, and if they choose, to navigate from that perspective, I certainly understand and am full respective of that. And then there are other folks who think that additional layer of confidence and knowledge and empowerment is critically important to them.
Good shot. All right.
All right.
So really quickly, how long have you been shooting for?
It's training for about the last